Florida, a couple of teams hoping to finish their season in magical fashion by taking home a victory in the Cheez Citrus Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Florida's offense takes the field for the first time today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl put, you got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
Caught near the sticks. It's Livingston. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Looking for a man. It's Glagway. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Gators are on the move. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Webb. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 11th play in this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26, it'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Clemson's offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well.
And the Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clemson is quick to the line. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Clemson will send the punt team out. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Sturtevant. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Got it behind the line. It's Wilson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Motion from the wideout. From the gun to give, looking for room. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass, it's Lagway. It's complete to the right. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. With the catch, it's Haynes. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Brown. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. Think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, week out, Clemson's going to be really tough to beat.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They'll try to move on from that 1st down play. 2nd and goal from the 12. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Randall. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with the field goal, we're tied here in the 2nd quarter. Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Guys, let's chat about Florida. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They punted away on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Here's the pressure. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man to the left. What a throw! Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. To the air on 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this.
He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It's Brown. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. To the air, it's Klubnik. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focus focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Makes the grab down the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Livingston. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Sturdivant. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Sturdivant. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. The Gators will put it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Working the middle, it's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spit it to those guys, let them go make plays.
Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Moore. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it's no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Jackson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get into the 36. It'll be first down. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Escapes trouble. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. He'll come through on third down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Wilson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Pressure coming. Got it. Touchdown, Florida. They take the lead with the 6. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary and make that big play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The play action fake. Makes the catch, it's Haynes. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes one man miss. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Just a little off. Incomplete. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air. It's Lagway. Hunter's on the move. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gators will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Pulls it in at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Flicks it out of the air. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pick up, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Randall. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. We are all tied up here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Snags it down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Gators look to do some damage in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Sturdivant. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Randall.
That's a good idea offensively. Try to get this guy the football in space on the perimeter of the field, throwing him the swing pass, and see if he can make something happen.
Oh, they're after him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson.
I tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gators decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Gotta have it here on fourth down. He wants a big play here late. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football, he caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. If got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Lagway. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.